it's in her dress right by now, right? And she's crying because she's upset. And she's drunk and she's telling me, you're not gonna love me anymore because you saw me shit myself. Turd Talks. Turd Talks. Turd Talks. Turd Talks.
Turd Talks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here on Turd Talks with the super extra special guest. He is very special. He's an international man of intrigue and mystery, fantastic soccer player, a renaissance man, a scientist, a computer nerd, and one of the sexiest black men you may ever have a chance to see. Actor, comedian, writer, poet, politician. Without further ado, Piccolo Pete, ladies.
Jesus Christ, what's the woman? I'll give you my number right now. What the fuck?
He's got a few pretty good stories that he's ready to share with us. If you would be so kind, give us the when and the where, and we'll go on from there.
When and where? Well, there are two. It happened twice.
What happened twice?
Well, a girl was dating shit herself. I mean, the first. Well, do you want me to tell you the first?
What are you doing to these poor young ladies?
Nothing.
That shit in themselves after.
One was drunk actually when she shit herself in the car. The first one, so I picked her up from a party. This was like 2010. Lovely Torrance. This girl I was dating, I was in a relationship with. I guess she had this party and she didn't tell me she was going to the party.
Yeah.
She just told me she was going to do whatever. I guess she didn't tell me anyways. I get a call sometime around 10 p.m. to come pick her up. And I decide, well...
Did she call you or did she text you?
Well, she called me.
Did she sound drunk?
Yeah, obviously. Absolutely. So I'm sitting there thinking, well, I'm finna get laid as soon as we get home. All right. I go there, I pick her up. She's barely coherent. She can't even walk properly. I mean, like, I handheld her to the car. Okay, and she's sitting in there. She's confessing her love to me. And she's apologizing about all the horrible things she's put me through in such a short period of time, because we barely were together, probably maybe 4 months. We get in the car. Before we got in the car, I asked her, do you want to pee? And she goes, no, I'm fine. And I lived in Pedro.
It's about a 25-minute drive.
So I told her, I was like, you make sure you pee, because when I'm gonna hit PCH, I'm gonna hit the 110 and we're going straight home, right? She's like, no, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm good. Anyway, she's talking and babbling and whatever in the car. And we pass Dennis. We get into the 110, headed for Pedro, right? She tells me she wants to take a poop. I'm like, what the fuck? I just asked you, do you want to use the restroom, right? But I mean, like...
She said you asked me if I had to pee. You didn't ask me if I had to use the bathroom.
There you go. So I was like, look, when we get home, you can take a, you can shit. You can take a poop. And I was like, she's like, no, I gotta go now. I'm like, okay, whatever. I didn't take it seriously as much as I should have. She kept telling me, speed, you're driving too slow. But I'm driving 70, and I'm a black dude, and freaking in LA, I'm not gonna be driving over the limit in the freeway, get pulled over, especially by, the LAPD or whatever they call themselves. We get to Gaffey, and she's like hitting the window like, it's coming out. Hurry, it's coming out, you gotta go. So I'm sitting there, and I'm driving, right? And this is the coolest thing ever. Like, I'm having a ball. I've forgotten about the sex. I've forgotten about the drugs.
You're having a good time? She's about to shit in your car, man.
I'm having a good time. I'm not even thinking about the fact that it's in my car, right? And I pull out my phone, and I'm trying to record her, like get a video. And she gets so upset that she hits my phone and it hits my face. And I'm there looking for so I slow down, and she's like, go faster. And I'm looking for my phone, and I'm cracking up, and she starts punching me. And then she like really moves backwards toward the windshield to like take a really good swing at me. And I hear this fart. Oh my God. Like, okay, there's fart and then there's fart. But if you fart and you shit yourself while you're farting, it sounds different than a regular fart. And just from the sound
Give me
of
a recreation.
Normally if you just fart a regular fart, like, that's a regular fart. But a fart with poop is like it has like
it's got some
it's got some timbre to it, it's got some reverberation to it, right? I heard that, and she heard it, and we both just like
she was all pulled back.
Yeah, she was just pulled back already.
She just froze.
As soon as she was about to throw the punch, she just froze because we heard that sound, and I was like, no. fucking way you just shit yourself.
What was she wearing? She was wearing a dress?
She was wearing a dress, and she had thongs on. I only found it out later when we got to the house. She had thongs on. So like,
when you found a poo that was split in half from the thong.
Dude, man, you don't even want to know the final of it. She shit herself. It's in her dress right by now, right? And she's crying because she's upset. And she's drunk and she's telling me, you're not going to love me anymore because you saw me shit myself.
Oh, God.
I'm there having a ball because it's the funniest shit I've ever seen, right? I mean, how close can that get in a relationship where, like, someone farts and you're in the room, right? I mean, if you have just had sex with a chick, she wants to fart, she's not going to walk out of the room. She's going to fart right there, right? Exactly. So I'm cool. I'm fine. A little bit of Frenchie in me, I'm cool. She is freaking out like, oh, I just shit myself. And I'm cracking up. I'm like, well, just finish. You already
just
started.
Finish.
Might as well just
in your
finish.
car?
Like, no, I'm joking, right?
Oh yeah.
And she's like, I'm making fun of it, and she's getting all worked out of it, and she's trying to get sober from the embarrassment. I guess the embarrassment is getting her sober. We get home. You know how like guys hold her. I don't know, like when we squeeze together. Yeah. I don't know if women can do the same. They have to put their hand. She put her hand behind. She put her hand. Anyway, this chick I was messing with. That's strange because she had a big ass too. I thought that ass was just like the weight of it just covered the butthole, like, you know. But it did it anyways. And she runs upstairs. She forgets I have the key. It's my place. You don't got the fucking keys. And she's telling me to hurry. Leave the car. I don't even lock the car, and I'm running, and I run upstairs, and then I open the door, and I had a roommate like then, and he was like drinking all the time too. He was just sitting on the couch like, oh. She runs into the bathroom, and he's thinking it's her period. He's sitting there thinking it's her period, right?
Yep.
And I just kept it like on the low because I didn't want her to get embarrassed. She's in the bathroom taking a shit and she's crying. And I'm trying to get her toilet paper. So I grab toilet paper because you know how guys are. We don't really care. We don't like if toilet paper is finished. We don't really replace it immediately. We can pick it up later, right? I'm trying to get into the bathroom to give her the toilet paper. But she doesn't know this. So she's like, get out of the bathroom. I'm like, you need toilet paper. She's like, come here, give me, and go. And
just throw it. Just leave it at the door.
Yeah, that shit
leave me alone.
Like crazy. Yeah, and she took off her thong and just threw it on the floor there. I was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck that was that came out of her, but I know it stunk. She threw her clothes. She threw her thong. I used to like those thongs too. They were red thongs. They were like really, really nice in her.
They're brown thongs now.
Yeah, probably even green or like freaking diarrhea color or whatever. That's the color that exists.
Squash colored.
Squash color. Oh my! And it stunk like hell.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Well, that was a beautiful, vivid picture.
I told her to take a shower.
You have to.
I told her you got to take a shower. You can't just wipe. She's like, damn right, I'm gonna take a shower. She was in there for a while. Actually, yeah, that's part one.
Twice.
Yeah, this happened twice actually.
Turd Talks. Turd Talks. Turd Talks. Turd Talks. Turd Talks. And so this happened twice with the same girl?
No, not the same girl. I just have bad luck with chicks pooping in my car, taking a shitting themselves. Anyways, the second one.
You're too big.
I don't know, man.
I
did not put it back there. So there's no like, I didn't put it back there. I never did that.
Just loosen it up too much.
Nope. That is not me. I didn't do that. Not that if she'd asked, maybe I would have done it, but no one asked. That type of shit, you can't really ask for it. If a woman, you know what I mean? You can't really ask for it, you know? I mean, I don't think so.
Well, you're a gentleman.
Anyway, the second story is not as cool as the first one because, like, the second story, she hid it from me. I only found out because
she hid the poop?
Or she hid the fact that she shit herself in my car from me. I'm telling you, man.
She was all talkative, and then suddenly got really
She was
quiet.
all talkative. We ate from like one of those taco trucks, and she put all the spicy shit in. And I like spicy food too, so I'm all in. You know, we went to this was after a soccer game that I went with Mike.
The Galaxy game?
I know we left from the StubHub Center, and we were coming home. But before we left there, we ate some like tacos, like street tacos, like, you know, like the taco trucks were like.
Right.
My stomach started growling, so I knew like
I said, if this is
shit was imminent.
If it's hitting me,
there you go.
It's got to be hitting her.
But she's like the type of uppity chick that she
didn't want to admit she's ever been to the bathroom.
There you go. All of a sudden, like while driving on the freeway, 110 again. Jesus, man, I smelled this like funk. Okay, here's the thing about that type of shit, right? If you smell some weird shit and you're the only one that smells it, you want to wait for the other person. At least if you're in a room, right, and you smell something weird, you're gonna wait for at least some other person to be like, what the fuck is going on? You want that eye contact with someone else that okay, something doesn't smell right here.
You gotta get that confirmation.
There you go.
From
If you're the first person to say it, usually you're the accused. You turn out to be the one that farted. You know,
whoever smelt it dealt it.
There you go. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, God damn, I must be. It must be worse.
Is there something on the road?
This must be me. This has got to be me. Pull down the window, and the wind is coming in, so it's keeping it. And I asked her, I was like, "Can you open your window?" But I'm trying to be like on the low because I don't want her to know that I honestly thought I farted.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice.
Maybe you did,
but I did not. I did not. Okay, I did not, and I still thought I was the one that farted, right? And I'm like, this doesn't smell like my fart. Because your farts have there's a consistency in fart, tendencies, right? In fart stench. And I'm like, this does not sound like, it's flowery. It smells like, because your fart would smell like your cologne. Because you put it on your skin, right? You put your fart on your skin. You put your cologne on your skin, so it sinks in your skin, and it absorbs, and so it smelled like flowery, like cologne, like female perfume, a little bit, tainted fart. It didn't smell like a guy fart. Anyway, she's not smelling. She's not giving me any indication that she smells this, and she stopped talking. Everything is just like quiet. So I'm sitting there thinking, oh, she didn't have a good time. Plus, I farted. Plus, she ate some bad street tacos. Yeah. We get home, she's still quiet. She tells me, "Oh, I'm gonna take a shower." I'm like, "Do you want company?" She's like, "Nope,
absolutely not,
absolutely not." I'm like, "Fuck, what the fuck happened here? What did I say? What did I do?"
She must really hate me.
I'm not getting any tonight. I go in the room and I'm chilling. I'm setting up Netflix to watch something, and I get this urge to pee, right? And mind you, my stomach is still growling. Like, I go to the bathroom, and lo and behold, as soon as I sit down, I see her underwear in my trash can with shit in it. And then I smelled that smell again before I started pooping, so I knew I didn't fart. Okay? And she's in the bath, she's in the shower, like humming and taking a shower.
She's suddenly feeling a lot better.
Yeah, suddenly feeling a lot better. And I'm like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "Oh, I'm fine." And then,
so she didn't hide it. She just
she thought she hid it. She thought she threw it in the.
But did she put anything on top of it? Or
she did not. She didn't put anything. Maybe she figured when she leaves, she'll take care of it. But she didn't. She didn't reckon I might come in and take a pee, and then the pee might turn into a poop, and then I might sit down and then turn and look, because you're sitting there. Taking those shit is boring. So you just sit there like look around, and it was right next to me, and I'm like, no fucking way. In my mind, I'm like, no shit. She actually shit herself. This is the fucking. This is the second time. I didn't bring it up.
Oh, so
I didn't bring it up.
So you didn't say anything
because I still thought I was gonna get lucky that night.
Even after seeing her.
Even after seeing her shitty underwear, I didn't.
Streaked all over the underpants.
And there were still thongs. I don't mind it. I mean, she got to be clean first, right? Cleaning it right now. I go back into the room and I'm chilling, and she walks in my towel, and she's like, just nice, like, all of a sudden, really nice. She looks good, she smells good, and she's, And then I'm like, are you okay? She goes, did you use the restroom? I was like, yeah, I did. I was in there when you were. She just changed.
You didn't see anything out of the ordinary.
No, she didn't even ask that. She just assumed that I saw it. And she just fucking changed. She didn't talk to me for the rest of the night.
You gotta just say, no, I didn't.
Dude, I didn't even get the chance to do that. She asked me, did you use the restroom? I was like, yeah, I did. No. And that was that. And she figured I'd seen it. And then I went back there and it wasn't there anymore. Yeah. The evidence had disappeared.
I wonder what she did with it.
She probably shoved it down my freaking sink. That's probably where.
Well, for our special guest, Piccolo Pete, I am Dr. Dude. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you got to go for a long drive, use the bathroom beforehand.
Absolutely.
Turd Talks. Turd Talks. Turd Talks. Turd Talks. Turd Talks.